Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here. We're off for more Final Fantasy the Anniversary Edition. In the last episode, after purchasing a few gold needles in case we get stoned, which we didn't do in the last episode, thankfully, because that would have been annoying. It pretty much is one-shot kill, even though you still have your health. We got, well, 2 floors down in the cave, on the Cavern of Earth, or the Earth Cave, Terror Cavern, I don't know what you want to call it. But we got that far, and we had a lot of repetitious battles, and that's something I want to bring up in this episode before I start moving. Do you guys want me to cut out as many battles as I have been, just like how I did for Final Fantasy and pretty much any other RPG that I've done up to this point, unless it's South Park Stick of Truth, for obvious reasons, because, you know, battles actually take quite a while, then you could die in any one of them. Should I keep doing what I'm doing like I did on Final Fantasy 6 and Mother 1, Mother 2, as in cut out all repeat battles unless some of them are pretty tough, and leave in all the new ones and different formations? Or should I leave every battle in? The reason why I want to ask this in this particular game is because look at this dungeon. The layout of this map you could easily just open up by pressing in RPG Maker VX Ace. You could just go to the map generator, click generate, and wabooski, you've got pretty much the previous map of this dungeon. Just a maze of rooms, just connected randomly. And obviously no one knew how to make a dungeon at that point. It's literally barren, there's not much there, it's just a maze that you have to get through, so that if you go through the correct way or the fastest way, you won't get as many random encounters as you would normally. We got a level up. Zest got 30 HP, that's pretty much the best that could possibly happen. Sorba, you... 4 HP. Don't know what to say. Flo, 4 HP, 5 MP, not the best. Daewoo got 28 HP, that is nice. 20 MP as well, always good. God, he's going to be having pretty much half the amount of MP before he reaches level 20. But yeah, yeah. Because dungeons are like so generic and they're pretty much like just joined up different rooms and all that, should I leave the, like, for example, like this, it's just 2 different rooms with, like, the same corridor leading there, and then it's like an offshoot like this. You could easily get a map like this in RPG Maker VX Ace, just by clicking the generate button, instead of making it yourself. Because of this, should I leave battles in or not? Of course I'm going to stick to my guns for now, and this will probably be the... Maybe I'll record another one after this, I don't know. I like to build them up a little in case I have work and stuff, because I may not want to record after a day of work, but you get what I'm saying. So it's like, yeah. I need a heal flow. That's something I didn't do. That was dumb of me. Let's fix that. God, she's almost got 300 HP. Good lord. Yeah, give it another whack on that. Okay, I'm going to go the potions. I'm going to use one on Daewoo. I'm going to use one on Sorba. That'll do. And let's continue downwards. So yeah, I'm going to stick my guns for now and cut out all random encounters that we've already seen before, unless they're a new formation. Or if it's an enemy we haven't seen quite a while before, because we don't normally bump into episode mons here. But because they were a forced encounter, they're now been demoted to normal random encounters. They should still be pretty easy to take out, however. It's funny how I thought that these guys can stone you, but they don't. And you're dead. Sorba just does so much damage now, I love it. 900 gil. How much money have we got? We're going to be able to afford that armor soon. I mean, we can already afford all the level 5 magics. In fact, can we learn any of that now? No, we still can't. That is actually quite annoying. That was an encounter thing, and I was trying to avoid that, but I held the run button and I messed up, so let's use our rune blade. Sorba Stu does a lot, because he just hits way more times than anyone. A 5-hit combo compared to Zest's 3. But Zest got a crit there, so that helped. Open this up. A gold needle. How funny. How quaint. But yeah, this is the floor where random encounters can get to a point where it's like you may want to run. I wasn't talking about this when I was actually hoping it was going to show up. But I'm in the middle of a sentence, so whatever. That's obviously another reason why I would continue leaving in a battle. There is an encounter on this floor that actually made me do this as a second recording. This is a second recording. Because it happened so early that there was no point, and it was right after that first level up as well, and if I had to redo it off screen, the level up could have been different, as you saw there. Last time, Sorba actually gained 16 HP. This time he only gained 4, so I actually got a worse roll. Of course I do. Of course I do. So I just scrapped that recording. It was only 2 minutes long, and yeah. Now we're here, 6 minutes in. But if we bump into that encounter, I'm not going to be happy. I'm just going to say that right now. Is there even anything up here? No, it's a dead end. Great. Just what I would like to see in an RPG Maker VX. Like I said before, this kind of inspired the graphics design of the RPG Maker apps on devices, like computers, phones, and soon to be the 3DS. Seriously? That's gonna be kick-ass. But yeah, Wraiths. Okay, we haven't seen these things that often, so I guess I'll leave this in. But you get what I'm saying. I guess I'm not sticking to my guns thing, because I'm showing off every battle because I'm on a tangent with just talking about stuff. I mean, I guess these dungeons are mostly just going to be like that, because like I said, super generic. But it's like, you know, it's the first game in the series, you can't really knock it. Oh, damn it, just these guys. Let's do a Dyra. No, actually, back that up. Just do a normal whack, and you can do fire, because... Actually, what costs more magic? Dyra costs just a little bit less. I guess I'll just do fire then. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. But yeah, the enemy that we don't want to bump into is cockatrices. They can stone you just by attacking. They don't even have to cast a spell at you or do a special attack. All they have to do is touch you, and you're stoned. And if you are stoned, like I said, it counts as knockout, and unfortunately, the characters that are stoned when the battle is finished do not get experience, which is why this is a second recording. And I'm already further than what I was before, so I can't be too miffed. I was just in there. What am I doing? I need to continue pushing onwards. That would be the smartest thing to do. Okay, we can now get into this room. This room has nothing but bats. Helpful. Not even an already opened linked chest. It's just pure emptiness. Helpful. Waste of time. There is a chest. And it's an earth elemental, isn't it? Oh, of course it is. Should have opened it from the side. See? Go for the easiest way to get to the chest, and they're gonna, like, punish you for it. But then you could get into a random encounter by doing it anyway, and these could sometimes be a bit easier, depending on what you bump into. Because if you bump into multiple enemies, or if it's an ambush, then you're screwed. Don't know why I'm going through all those explanations. Yeah, we've still got money, and we're just building it up. We've almost got 50 grand. If only it was that easy to make money in real life. Be set. Thankfully, though, we are almost there. Just hope that that bat doesn't get in your way when trying to get over here. All random encounters. I took a beating in that battle. So, but I want to heal at this point anyway. Because look, that's the staircase that we just came from. I think you know what that means. It's where I wanted to be. We need a heal. We're running low on heals, though. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Right, then I'm going to do a heal all over the place. Yeah, that will do it, actually. That will do. We've only got 33 MP to work with Flo, but all she's going to be doing is healing. Daewoo's got enough magic to do some attacks. Some very sweet attacks. So I am going to not save on that one, but the previous video I know saved perfectly fine, so the footage is fine, so I can save over number 6, because number 7 is what we're working off right now. Like I said, if you feel like you're going to go into a doorway in a dungeon, and you don't know what's coming, you want to save, and in this case, I know what's coming, because I played the game before. If that wasn't much of a giveaway, we got a boss. A much more fluffier bat. And there's a chest there. That's nice. All things in this world... Oh, excuse me. All things in this world are destined to end in death. The seal cannot be broken, so the earth shall rot. I have officially become a vampire. You cannot alter destiny. It's not your choice. Mere mortals cannot kill the undying. Well, we're not just mere mortals. We're mortals of light. Warriors of light, specifically. So, we're gonna end your life of undeadness. I don't know what I'm going on about. Yes, he is affected by dire... Actually, is he? I'll try dire first. I don't want to be wasting too much magic. I believe he should be. But then again, where enemies aren't affected? Well, he is technically undead, so I would assume. I mean, I can try fire. That would definitely work. I definitely know that's super effective. That did a lot of damage to Sorba. Excuse you. Let's do this. Yeah, dire works. And normal dire actually did a decent amount of damage. More than what Flo would do physically. And he's done already! That was... Wow, okay. One fire, 175, dead. How much HP did he have? Like 300? That's pitiful. Not even a special cutscene after death. That's just it. We've already got 20 enemies defeated. That's crazy. There he is. 280 HP. Look at this. Earth Elementals have more HP than him. Hell Gigas have more defense? No, he does have more defense. But he has less magic defense. He is easier to beat than a Hill Gigas, in my opinion. And he doesn't even drop anything good. He doesn't drop anything good. He's a wimp. Wow. I don't remember that being so bloody easy. Let's just open this up and get a Star Ruby. That should be the name of a Mega Ruby. I don't know. Maybe a shiny red Joy-Con? It could be called that. That'd be cool. And let's push onwards, and there's a stone slab set on the floor, and evil force seems to emanate from within. Well, that sucks. Well, now would be a good time to have that exit level 5 spell, but we still can't use level 5 spell, so even if we did have it, we couldn't use it. We can't go any further. Even though there was a Star Ruby here, and if we could go any further, we still need to come back here in order to do something for the stone slab, because we can't interact with it at the moment. So, with the enormous red jewel in tow, we need to walk all the way back out of here. You see why this game is considered a bit of a grind fest? It's because there's no shortcut to leave. We have to literally hot-foot it all the way back out. I mean, I believe you can buy exit items in the store of Melmond, but that costs money. Oh, no! No! These things can stone you by just touching you. I am not happy. I want to run. I'm so tempted to run. But I don't think I'm going to be able to. But if I run and I don't fight them, that means I won't gain experience if I win. I'm going to run. Oh, but I need to fight at least one of them in order to add them to the bloody bestiary. And my runner's now stoned. If everyone gets stoned, it's game over, by the way, guys. If everyone gets stoned, you can't recover. Everyone is literally unable to move. It's basically paralyzation, but you're also counted as dead, but you still have HP. So, you won't gain experience, you can't move, it won't cure over time. And if everyone is stoned, it's game over, because no one can act. You could tank all the damage there, you're eventually going to die. So, the game just ends the battle right there, saying that you're dead. That was terrible. I am not happy that that happened, right there. So I was going to cut that out. So let's get rid of that, hit you with that needle. But yeah, we gotta walk all the way out of here. There's no warp unless we bought an exit item. I don't think we could have. I think there is an exit item somewhere, but I mean, the reason why I didn't buy it is so that I can actually fight enemies in order to get money and experience out on the way out. Because I like to have a lot of money on me. But in this particular case, if you do not want to fight all the enemies again, you'll have to buy those exit items. Because that will allow you to exit the dungeon, and then all you got to do is just make your way back to Melbourne to heal yourself up. In this case, I got to fight the enemies, but I know how to get through this place. I know how to get out. Basically, on this floor, the third floor that we're in, basement 3, is a big spiral, as we know. The second floor is literally bottom right corner of the top left, and then just follow the path to the stairs on the first floor. It's super simple. So it's a maze, but once you know how to get through, it's easy. And yeah, if you didn't notice, even though that wasn't really a boss, it was still technically a boss. So that vampire was weak as hell. Anyway, I think I've wasted enough of your guys' time just trying to get out of this floor. You know what the other 2 floors are. Wait a minute, we haven't fought whites yet. I was just about to cut this battle out because it interrupted me during my commentary, but you know, whatever. We haven't fought whites before, whatever, they're gonna die. I'm just gonna hold the X button. But yeah, you don't need to see me get out of this dungeon because we've already seen the last 2 floors in the last episode, so that would just be adding fluff, and I'm gonna cut out all encounters anyway. If I get any level ups, I'll show those off, but basically, I'll meet you guys when we get back to Melmond, because those enemies outside of the dungeon are easier still. So, even though it's going to take about at least 10 to 15 minutes for me, because I've got to get through all the battles in order to get back there, I'll see you guys back at Melmond. Let's see what we get from this battle once we finish it. That's why I haven't cut yet, because I might get a level up here. Nope, alright, we didn't get a level up. I'll meet you guys back at Melmond. Oh, why? I'm coming back in because this can be... I know that we just beat the vampire, which is pretty much the main baddie of the area, but if I get paralysis combo, that can spell doom for me, so... And we're running low on magic at this point, so... Yeah, that's why I'm leaving this battle in on the way back. I'm just doing the dungeon. I'm like smack bang middle in basement 2. I just literally went balls to the wall dashing. So let's see how this is going. I'm surprised they didn't paralyze Zest with those 2 attacks. Oh no, wait, no, they have to gaze, don't they? Never mind. Well, that was a waste of time then. Oh well. Oh, we did gain a level, so I had to show this battle off anyway. Zest got 7 HP. Soba gained 4 HP. Again, 4. Why? Flo gained 5 HP, but 18 MP. That's really helpful. Sadly, we're not going to benefit from that at the moment, because it raises your maximum, but doesn't actually give you that magic, which is annoying. Daewoo, HP by 3. That is probably the lowest I've seen the HP. MP by 8, and that's that. Dang it. Freedom! Oh, I was expecting a random encounter when I was running for the exit there. I was not going to lie. That's why I left it. Okay. Now back to Melmond. And we are back. We have slayed the vampire. The earth should be recovering. Doesn't look like it though. The vampire is dead, yet the earth is still decaying. What's going on? The very first person we talked to, and immediately we've screwed up. Well, we didn't screw up. Everyone thought it was the vampire, but apparently not. We got to go back in. Yay. Let's go heal at the inn. Because we're battered and bruised. I mean, actually, can we learn level 5 magic now? Yeah, we can! That level up was the one! Perfect! Because look at the stacks of money we have. I am happy. I'm actually glad I got that level up there. And it was the only tough battle I had on the way out as well, funnily enough. It was the only gargoyle battle. Well, no, that was a lie. There was a battle with 2, but as it was only 2, and I can one-shot both of them with Zest and Sorba, that wasn't really an issue. And even though one of them didn't get one-shotted, the other, the white and black mage for Flo and Daewoo finished that off anyway, so it's fine. No need to waste magic, am I right? So yeah, if we go back to the weapon store again, there's not going to be anything there. We can go back to what's it called? The armor store. Wait, do we actually have enough money to get that now? I doubt it. Do we actually have the stacks? Well, I could buy it, but that would be a waste, so I'm not going to bother. Because I would rather have my magics. Actually, go back up. Go back up. I want to know what this old man up here says. Hello? The Cavern of Earth is to the south of the Melmond in a peninsula called the Devil's Tail. It used to be closer you got than the cave, the more fertile the soil. The more fertile the soil. Yeah, I did word that right. My mouth didn't work. Now it's a barren waste. Alright, so he doesn't say anything new, so I did that voice for nothing. Thanks, buddy. Do you say anything new? The giant living in the cave is rocks. He just eating cave right, but he especially likes gems. Well, now we've come back, we do have a gem. I mean, a crystal probably has gems in it, but, you know, it has a crown. This is just a gem on its own. Maybe we can actually get past that dude then. Because, to be fair, we went to the Earth Cave, we didn't find the Earth Crystal, we beat the vampire, but that didn't solve the issue, so that's a problem. There's this area that we couldn't get to because the giant was in the way, but now we have a gem from that place, the Star Ruby, so maybe that will allow us to go through, and then we can check out what these 2 spots are. We might do that, but first of all, like I said, I want to check my magics. Let's go in. We are in the town shop. Black mages can equip shit, so I'll wait outside. Just take your time. I guess I'll go buy some spells and I'll find them all well. Find something else to do with my time. That's fine. Quit with the bitchin'. Get back in the kitchen. I lost the timing. Pfft. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my thing. Okay, so we got my light spells. Now I want to get my black spells. It's fire, scourge, slower. Right. Because I want them in a certain order. I'm weird. Wait, fire, scourge, and yeah, it was definitely scourge. Right, scourge. And slower. Now look at this. Teleport. Transports power to previous floor. I would have been able to use that after that level up, but I was already near the exit at that point. Just got up the stairs and then up the next stairs, I would have been out. But, you know, unless you were at level 19 beforehand, that's kind of a thing. In fact, can I not do that? And, oh, probably not. Oh, wait, no! We wouldn't be able to do that anyway! Black mages can't equip that! They cannot learn teleport! So you would have to use the items, if you can buy them right now. I think you're supposed to walk all the way out of there. I never used teleport to get out of that dungeon because I couldn't cast it at that point. It would be pointless. I wouldn't have the money anyway. I always forget if I need the item or not because I don't buy them because the dungeons are normally 1 to 2 floors anyway. So, yeah. Black mages can't use teleport. Never mind what I said then. I thought we could equip that, but no, only black and red wizards can. And we don't have access to those. I feel like a total twit. Alright, well we're done in here then. Don't know what else to say about that really. Yeah, so I can get rid of my notes now because I'm not going to be getting level 6 magic for quite some time. So yeah, this is what we're rocking out with. Healer, 25 MP. Ooh. Curaga, 20 MP, even though we don't really need it right now. It'll help. Dialga, I was about to say Dialga then. I just looked at that, didn't read it properly, and I said the bloody Pokemon. That's not right. Pokemon didn't even exist there. In fact, hell no, Pokemon didn't exist at all at this point. This was 1989, wasn't it? No, 1987. Yeah, 1987, because Pokemon's 1996. So yeah. Because this, like, set the record for Final Fantasies. Anyway, or for RPGs in general. But anyway, we need to go to that gem dude. I meant the giant dude, but we need to, I guess he is the gem dude, we need to give him the bloody gem, so whatever. That's just me just going on a tangent and not actually thinking about what I'm saying. I like how that when I started my channel I was able to do that fine. And that's pretty scary. Can we actually beat these guys super easily now? Because we came out the dungeon with like 3-4 plus levels. Yeah, we can one-shot these things, what am I worried about? But yeah, it's so weird, because like, when I check out like my older videos, like Twilight Princess for example, or Pikmin, it's like, I was a motor mouth, but I was able to actually enunciate my words, not slur a lot, but I guess it's because that as I was stuck with the 15-minute time limit for the first 20 episodes of Twilight Princess, and I wanted to keep the videos at a certain length, and I wasn't so pernickety, because I didn't really have a choice to begin with. It was like, I have to get out all that I want to say immediately, and it was like, practice, practice, practice. I mean, I practiced Twilight Princess 2 years ago before I did the Let's Play, and as it was still fresh in my memory, I was like, that should be the Let's Play I should start with. Because I wanted to do Let's Plays in 2011, I wanted to do Let's Plays in 2010, but I didn't have the methods, and then when the Dazzle came along, and it was only 30 quid on offer, I was like, give me that for my birthday. So it's like, there we go. I like how I'm reminiscing about that. I mean, this is the first Final Fantasy, it's the first, like, that set the bar for RPGs, and now I'm talking about, like, oh, look how far I've come now. I'm using the Roxio on a PSP component. Or I was stuck with composite before. I could have got a composite wire for the PSP, but you wouldn't get gameplay for it. Because the games are always like widescreen, but they can't be because of 480p. So it's like widescreen in 4x3 format, so you get black bars. Like what I'm looking on the screen right now, I've got black bars on the top and side, top, bottom and sides of the screen. Which is the same way you're seeing it, just a little bit zoomed in. So it's like, I don't know. And sorry for that awkward pause, I had a coughing fit. Like I said, I'm still recovering from a cold, my throat isn't 100%. Maybe I shouldn't record, but this is going to be the final video I do today. You have Star Ruby? Give me Star Ruby, I'll let you pass. I don't know what voice I was going for there. I was going for like a gruff, rumbly voice, but then I kind of channeled my Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yum, yum, yum. Nothing tastier than rubies. Thanks for moving out of the way. We didn't really need to see your highly defined booty, good sir. Where's he going? Okay, just nod to the camera, break the fourth wall, and he evaporated into the wall and walked over this rock that I can't do. Alright then, is there anything down this way? Fair. Seriously, I need a heal Daewoo. It's like when I get out of, it's like I'm looking at my HP. I look at my HP when the battle finishes, but then for some reason I just don't click, like, hey, maybe I should recover. I notice it in the next battle immediately. There is a room down here. Okay, so now let's check what we got in here. We've got 4 chests, a great axe, 620 gil, 450 gil. I just realised I was able to buy all my spells and I still have all this money. I can definitely buy that armour next visit. And a mithril helm, speaking of armour. Yeah, I'll get back to what I was saying in a moment, but I want to have a look at this. So, great axe, only the warrior can equip it, as well as ninjas. Unless you're from Naruto, I don't picture a ninja using an axe. Just don't. You already know about the core sword. I did not sell the leather shield. That was stupid. Mithril helm, only the warrior can equip as well. So everything for the warrior, not for anyone else. So if you've not got a warrior on your team, then you are losing out, except for money. Not only is that lighter, but it's also more defensive. The great helm is literally useless. Okay then, that works out well. Guess that was it for that. Oh, whoops. What was that? Oh yeah, I picked up a weapon, didn't I, derp? Okay, so the great axe is definitely 3 points stronger, or, well, it's 3 points stronger than the rune blade, 2 points stronger than the core sword and the Wyram killer, but it is way more inaccurate. 10 points of accuracy gone. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use it. There's no point for 3 extra points of attack strength. So that's just going to get sold. Right, can we get out of here, please? That might be why I don't remember random encounters, because I don't really go down that way. We're not in the same place as before. In fact, we're on the other dot. Yes, these 2 dots are the same location. So, that means we've only got 1 dot left to go, and that's the only place that we can go to. So, let's just head down this way and see what's going on. Let me guess, random encounter right before I get there. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. As soon as it comes on... Yep, as soon as it comes on screen. And it was a preemptive strike, so I can run. Are you kidding me? Preemptive strike again. It was the same battle. Thanks for wasting my time. I wasn't going to fight 5 wraiths that many times. Wait, what was this place? I didn't read that. Sage's Cave. Sage? What do you want with me, oh mentally demented one? He's got pots. Well, this isn't Zelda. We can't break pots. In fact, no. Zelda 1 has just been out for a bit at this point. NES-wise. So, pots weren't a thing. That wasn't until A Link to the Past. Never mind then. I guess Final Fantasy did it first. Well, there's no items in them though, so whatever. Hello? Sage? You actually look like Shara. Whatever his name is in A Link to the Past. I'm not gonna lie. So you were the ones who defeated the vampire, eh? But he was only a servant. The beast corrupting the earth crystal lurks far deeper within the cavern. Here, take this staff with you and use it behind the vampire's chamber. We have the Earth Rod. Guess what this means? We need to do the Earth Cave a second time. And once we get back to where we just were, to get back to that Earth plate that was in the floor, we've got an extra 2 floors of the dungeon. That's what I meant by halfway, and that's what I was teasing at the beginning of at the end of last episode. And not only that, because I blanked out and you can't use the teleport spell as a black mage or a red mage, you have to go through 3 floors of the Earth Cavern, go back out 3 floors of the cavern, just to do those 3 floors a third time, and then do an additional 2. The first dungeon is not kind. Plus stone in the first dungeon. I don't think the water dungeon has that kind of issue. In fact, I think the third dungeon's actually the easiest. It's just a little bit more of a maze. But yeah, what I was about to say about my slurring, because I was going to get back to that, but I completely got off topic. Yeah, well, my slurring, Scatman John. He slurred a lot and made that into music. I stutter and slur a lot, and my name is Scatlink John. There you go. So, I don't know why I wanted to bring that up, but I wanted to finish off that thought before I end off the video. But yes, we have got to go all the way through there again, but I probably might make my way back to Melmond again, because I might get enough money on the way back. But if not, then I'll meet you guys back. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. In the next episode, guys, I'm going to meet you guys all the way back to the vampires spot in the third basement of the basically where we got halfway through this episode in. Basically, I'm going to meet you guys back at the stone plate in the Earth Cave, because you don't need to see me do those 3 floors again. You don't need to see me get back there again, because we know the route. You just head back to this cave, you pop out of this cave, you go north, south, there you go. And if I do need to go back and do anything there, then I'll let you guys know. But yes, in the next episode, guys, we've got to go back to the Earth Cave and do a second run through. So with that, I'll spare you guys the backtracking, and I'll see you guys next time.